Well, good evening, everyone, and welcome to the presentation of a StarCraft 2 Clan War, brought to you by Boreal Esports once again, and their sponsors, iWeb, Stinky Footboard, and Havoc Technologies. And once again, this Clan War will be presented by myself, Cadium, and the fine folks at CIPC.com. Computer and gaming gear needs, you should definitely hit them. They are providing the computer that's streaming right now for your pleasure. As we get invited in the first lobby of this best of 7 clan war between Boreal Esports and Immortals Esports. Just Boreal and Immortals, just for the sake of simplicity. I hope you guys are doing well. I'm not doing so bad myself. My voice is doing a lot better. And I have a nice warm cup of coffee that I will be sipping on for the duration of this stream. Hopefully it holds my voice together. Is this happening? Is this real? Hang on. Okay. It seems like we're gonna be starting with... Wow. Okay, the managers will be playing. It's gonna be Wade versus Instinct. I haven't seen Instinct play in a long time. I have no idea what he's doing lately. He's in the Master League. Hasn't played a whole bunch of games. We'll see where that leads us. On the other hand, I've checked Wade. He's been in the Master League 4 times. He's got an insane, like something like 74% ratio in Diamond. So I think this is going to be a pretty balanced match. As we jump into it right away, the first map is going to be Overgrowth. And we're going to have a TVZ, Master Terran versus Diamond Zerg, but both of them pretty equivalent. And what is my face doing right there? It should not be there. There you go. It has been removed. Oh my god. And to think everything was starting perfectly, I end up leaving my webcam on. Anyway, it's okay. It doesn't matter. Game number 1 is underway. We are on Overgrowth, the widespread and commonly accepted first map for every single tournament and clan war I've been on. And spawning in the top right corner, we have from Boreal Esports, he's the team manager, it is Instinct. And his opponent, spawning in the opposite corner, of course, bottom left, as our Green Zerg, for Immortals Esports, he is Wade. Now let me just remind you guys, this is a friendly clan war we're having tonight. So Immortals, they have a caster as well. I probably will, in between the games, just ask for the channel so you guys can go out there and leave a follow. It's always much appreciated by us casters to get follows. So of course you can follow this channel, and while our players are setting up their early game, I would greatly appreciate if you could hit my very own channel as well, twitch.tv/CadiumLive, where I stream a number of nonsense StarCraft 2 games and other casual games as well, like League of Legends. Oh, burn! No, seriously, I started playing Heroes of the Storm, and I originally thought it would be boring as hell, but it in the end, it's pretty fun. It's a pretty fun game. Anyway, greatly appreciate your follows, guys. As Instinct is setting up, oh, and he catches, kind of, this Overlord that will be safe on the high ground, but for how long? He'll try to get out of there. Maybe Instinct is able to get a few shots on this Overlord that should live, though. Second Marine is out. No Reaper opening, and he's gonna drop the barracks on the low ground. This is a 1 Rex expand with a very late refinery added on. Wade has sent his second Overlord way out on the right of the map. He wants to go in for a late... Oh, no, I see now the lifted barracks for the Overlord snipe. And he does get it in the end. Well done. That's going to delay his production just a little bit, but it's going to deny so much scouting as well. I definitely think it's going to be worth it in the end. Wade, our Zerg player here, going for a very macro-oriented build. As I say that, he drops his third, but I was putting emphasis on the fact that there is no gas coming from the Zerg player as of yet. Just drones. In fact, Wade is ahead, 23 harvesters to 19, which is definitely the situation you want to be in as the Zerg player, especially because he saw, I believe he saw the expansion, yep, building, so he knows that not taking a third here would put him at a base disadvantage. Of course, you never want to be on even grounds, on even bases with Terran or Protoss. But Wade here, slipping ahead in supply already. Instinct stopping his production for a long time. In fact, that barracks got lifted. Usually you would see a Terran player having at least 6 Marines at this point with that kind of an opening, which is not the case here, as he's only got 3. Now swapping the barracks with the factory. Gonna get on some Hellion action here as the third finishes for Wade. And let's see, this is kind of an important map because, you know, these are the 2 team managers. As I said, it's a friendly clan war, so this is not the highest level match you're going to see tonight. Sorry, I'm just kind of choking on myself, and what the hell is happening? Okay, I lost control of my mouse there for a second. Scouting Zergling will get denied, and this other Slowling will also lose control of the Zelnag tower. As Instinct, with his first 2 Hellions, will take control of the map. Scout around, doesn't want to get surprised by a sneaky gold base of some sorts, and it's not going to be the case. In fact, that's going to be our first scout right now for Instinct, so let's just follow what he sees right now. Queen is already there, as some drones reinforcements... Oh, they're actually surrounding one of the Hellions, as 2 more Hellions reinforce this. And one of the Hellions is pretty low. It'll retreat, but not after getting a few drone kills. 3 of them, as well as some much less important Zergling, Slowling kills. Especially because, I mean, yeah, we've seen, you guys saw it at the same time as me, there are some roaches on the field. I don't know if he's, well, I don't know if he will definitely commit to that. The lair has just completed. We should see, there you go, Glide on the Constitution coming from the Zerg. There is no Evo Chamber, which I think is something that's missing to this build right now. He's banking some gas already, and he's a little bit supply blocked. But let's see how Instinct handles this, because he hasn't seen the roaches, I believe. Denying some creep spread, just barely missing that creep tumor. He could friendly fire one of his Hellions to get it, but just won't for now. Overseer is out. Will try to scout that army, and indeed will. And Hellbats, baby, are coming, and pretty efficient against roaches. He needs a good number of roaches. Oh, and he's dropping tanks? What the hell is this? What the hell are these 2 tanks? This is new. I have not seen before. I've not seen this before. And he's trying to go for it, getting a surround on some of the roaches that were trying to snipe a tank, not actually doing it. And now Wade in a little bit of trouble. But I mean, Instinct, I don't think he's going to cause a lot of damage with this, but he's forcing a lot of units, and that's always good. Always good, as long as you can react accordingly and expect it. There are 3 queens defending this base. Now more roaches on the field. Some of the Marines are not attacking, and if he wants to save those, he should do so right now. And this tank will be sacrificed for the cause. Sacrificed for the Dominion. As Wade has a whole bunch of units ready to counterattack now, though. 12 roaches. That's not quite as many as I expected. And these Slowlings will be totally useless. They won't even be there. I mean, those are speed roaches, so they'll get there first. And what is there here for Instinct to defend? There is basically nothing. And I'm very worried at the moment for Instinct. He doesn't have a whole bunch of stuff. He's got tanks on the high ground, but that's it. He's gonna lose this base. I mean, oh, and he gets vision of the high ground. This tank has to get out of there ASAP. And indeed will. Gets a few shots off. Is this going to be enough? There's a Banshee, and that could help. If it stops attacking the Zerglings, that'll help a whole bunch. Tank gets sniped here. This one is getting repaired, and eventually, I mean, Instinct should clean this up with the help of the Banshee, but at what cost? That's 8 workers killed. It's not as many as I would have thought, but the Zerglings are getting some extra SCV kills here that they should not get. This one should not fall. There you go. And Instinct kind of stabilizes, but only because Wade opted to go for a lot of drones. Look at this. 70 harvesters now. Full saturation on all 3 bases, and even this one will get a few drones mining. There you go. It's almost fully saturated. Gets some static defense here, just for the sake of it. I don't think he needs it all that much. It's more for safety than anything at this point. And now it's tanks, Hellbats, and Banshees. And Instinct gonna try to go for... Oh my god, this gets sniped. This gets so scouted. It's not even worth going for it at this point. I mean, Instinct just lifted the Hellbats in the medevac under the sights of the Overseer. And now Wade is producing a lot of stuff. He's still producing a few drones here and there. Getting some high DPS units. He's getting Hydras. Groove Spines are almost completed. +1/+1 as well. This Queen not even going to go for it. He's just going to go for the mineral line. Try to get some drones. Gotta be careful. Here the medevac is under fire. Still, they're not going to get out of there alive, are they? Oh, there was a good possibility for... little bit of splash damage, but only 1 Hellbat left, and I don't even think he got a drone there. I don't think... Oh, he did, in fact. Did I miss something? I think I did. Hang on. No, all of these bases are fully saturated. Maybe that was in the initial... I don't remember seeing 22 workers killed, but maybe I did miss something, and if I did, I'm sorry. Sincere apologies. And that's even more Hydras in production. That's a whole bunch of Hydras. I mean... It's 9+12. Medevac here gets sniped. This is gonna be a rough. This is gonna be a rough cast, guys. Bear with me as I try to keep my voice clear. Instinct trailing about 20 supply at the moment, but more importantly, trailing by a lot of harvesters. He got his 3rd set up and running much later than his opponent got his 4th, and it's fully saturated. I mean, that's a lot of income. That's 2,500 minerals per minute for the Zerg player. That's a lot, and he will very likely, there you go, as he drops the hatchery, spend those minerals on a few extra bases, which will serve as both macro hatches, and of course he's very well saturated here, so these bases will mine out pretty quickly. But Wade is now maxed out, still sitting on +1/+1 though, and as I said earlier, this might be the one lacking thing in this opener, in this build. There were no Evo chambers for so long that now we're hitting the 17th minute mark in just about 30 seconds, and we're still working on the first half of +2/+2, and you're working on even upgrades, more or less. No, that's Inferno Preigniter, I'm sorry. So you are slightly ahead in upgrades, but I mean, if he had 2-2 right now, this game would be pretty much over. He's got Vipers, he's got a lot of DPS with this here, and this little wall here will even prevent Instinct from defending this base, but he's going for it, pulling the Thors. Why not? He pulled 3 of them. Could have landed some nice little blinding clouds on those tanks, because these roaches get shredded by the siege tanks, and I mean, this was kind of worth it for Wade. He traded pretty evenly with his opponent. He traded more units, but he took out value units, pretty high value units, and didn't get splashed on by those Hellbats. But now he just has to sustain his production, get back, try to get some nice defenses here. He will take a few shots here and there. There you go. But he's still pretty close to maxed out, so there is definitely a way he can deal with this. Now Hellbats will be even more efficient with this blue flame upgrade. Look at those Hydras melting. You get bonus damage, those Hellbats on the Hydras. But now, there you go, blinding clouds on the siege tanks, and it's... that's a lot of Banshees. That's a lot of Banshees. And, what is this? Is that a different Thor skin? I don't remember this at all. Thor's hammer, no, that's the same thing. But now, I mean, Wade has to wait for some reinforcements. He's got this extra base in the bottom right corner, so I believe he could still wait for, he could even sacrifice this base. I mean, why the hell not at this point? And now flanking the tanks, splitting his units as best as he can, and that should be efficient enough to help him take out this attack. And I apologize if the sound is very loud. I'm trying to speak louder so you guys can hear me over the noise. I'll lower it afterwards. And now, well, I mean, Instinct got Cloak, so these Banshees, worth it. So very worth it. There were 6 or 7 of them at the beginning, and this one has 11 kills, so you guys make the math. Wade's still ahead by about 40 supply. Not losing this base as of yet, but still under heavy fire. There's no detection here. There is actually detection now, and these Banshees will fall. Only one tank to sustain all of this. Last Thor and last tank will fall here, and Instinct now left with half the supply of his opponent, and now just sneaking a little sound check here. No, it's good. It seems good. It was loud for me. I apologize. Instinct. Can he do it? Can he make it? Can he keep the dream alive for Boreal right now? It seems more than unlikely, as Wade has this gigantic army, this very high DPS army again. +2/+2 Hydras. So effective. So super effective. Will not be able to take this planetary fortress though, as the tanks are here protecting this flank, and SCVs are repairing. I need to get some water after this game. This is going to be a long night. Oh my goodness. Wade, now producing a whole lot of stuff once again. He's reproducing his Vipers. He's getting metabolic boosts. That 21-minute metabolic boost, that's insane. Greater Spire also on the way. So we should see some air transition coming in from Wade. We don't have a second Spire for upgrades though as of yet. Still is working on a very nice bank. Were these the original Evo chambers? What an odd location for these. Okay, I didn't think that was it. Anyway, there you go. Wade just now taking this hatchery right here, taking the gold. Why the hell not? He's got the money for it. He's maxed out. He's got a few Zerglings, basically just for its point, and they're going to be very useful once they have metabolic boost to go and surround the tanks, make them hit on each other. Oh, unsiege tanks here. There's Screeb even to push the army of Wade forward. He's trying to siege, but he's not going to get the DPS he wants from that, as all 7 siege tanks fall, and Wade takes game number 1 for Immortals. That was a well-fought game by the two managers, and now Wade. And that's the interesting part out of all this. First, let's update the score. There we go. It's 1-0 Immortals right now. Let me go back to this. Get my face on there. There you go. Finally, I can't see you guys. Meh. What do you guys think of that game? We're gonna see some Speedlings, boys. Not even. Slowly encountered a mech. Not quite. Not quite. Cadium is blind. Oh my god. Drops. They don't even count. I mean... Hey, thank you. Thank you, guys. You guys... I'm not on my own channel, so I'm gonna stay polite. And, yeah, Instinct falls to the Roach Hydra. So many emotes, guys. You're... What? Cadium is blind. Cadium is warming up. Cadium is sick, boys. I am sorry. I said it earlier in the game. My voice is sore, but my whole body is sore. It's like I got run over by a train. So, yeah. Gonna try to keep up. This is a friendly clan war, so it's gonna be a friendly casting as well, I guess. That even means anything. So let's see. Who's our next opponent? Who's gonna take on Wade? It's not me. And Wade just asked for a minute here. Score is 1-0. It's on the other overlay, Junior. Hang on. Let me show you. I got a nice starboard set up here. There we go. So you guys can see it in the game. But at least now there's no delay, so I can answer your questions as they are asked in the chat. Instant recognition. Boom. And my voice is so fracked up. It's... and it's better than this morning. I really didn't expect to be able to cast. At some point, I just thought, screw this. I can't even talk. And then I had the very nice idea of not talking to anyone at my job today. It was kind of weird, but... I should let you cast. Yeah, that's a great idea. That's a great idea. What the hell? Really? Mammoth, you have a lot of subscriptions, boy. Dance Gaming. I don't even know who's this. Who's this Kappa guy anyway? Kappa. Okay, boys, we're ready. Game number 2. And it's going to be Spinol. And yes, I'm gonna say his name in French because I don't know how to pronounce it in English. Spinal. Just, it sounds pretty good. Yeah, I'm gonna go for that. Never mind. Spinal. There we go, boys. Game number 2 has just started. Spawning in what you could call the top right corner for Boreal Esports. He is a Grandmaster for the first time. He's our yellow Protoss player. It is Spinal. As I can hardly breathe. His opponent, playing for Immortals Esports, winner of the first game versus Instinct, and thus giving his team a lead in this clan war. It is Wade. Alright, boys. I hope neither of these guys will make some drop play, because I'm sure I'll miss it. I'm warning you guys up front. If there is a drop, I will avoid it. It's the new meta. Deal with it. And Spinal goes for the mineral steel! And Wade cancels his extractor out of spite and hate. And says, "Go back to work, you drone! You will not morph into a structure yet." I'm sure that's what he says. Yelling at his computer back at home. Oh yeah, and there's the tent pool. Micross, I did not miss it. It was all part of the game. It's all part of the game. Make your own cast is what this game is gonna be called. So, okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I have no idea what a tent pool does against Protoss these days. I would assume an earlier pool than that would be kind of efficient. But now, what is he gonna do with this? I mean, aside from preventing Spinal from blocking him, putting a hatch down or something, I mean, he did four Zerglings here. There you go. 4 Zerglings. He got the probe. That's cool. But, I mean, the wall is completed. There's a photon cannon here. Nothing will happen. Nothing will happen out of that. It's a 10 pool, and the Zerglings were hitting the 4-minute marks. Hitting the 4-minute mark, and the Zerglings haven't made it to the ramp yet. And Wade got a little scout off here from the Overlord, of course. But that's all he's got. He knows there's a base coming up. Second Overlord is making its way to just bottom of the cliff next to the ramp. And that's it. And that's it. So Wade, with the expansion now completed, is he gonna get? He is gonna get a third. That's cool. In the exact same type of reaction we've seen him have earlier on. He seems like a reactive type of player. So completes the scout, decides to go for a third. Remember, guys, he has a Vespene Geyser. There you go. So that seems kind of odd to me. Makes me think he doesn't really know what is happening on Spinal's side. Because I assume he wants to get this. So it's either going to be a faster lair, or it's going to be for speeding and just defense here. Let's see this little Zergling micro here. I mean, with 4 Zerglings, he could have just surrounded the Zealot and A-clicked, and it would have worked. But not quite going to do it. And Spinal is looking for that third. Not going to find it just now. Let's see if he will think about the higher one. Not quite, as he goes into the natural directly. Not going to see a whole lot of stuff as the Zealot gets sniped. And there is, meanwhile, this third has not been scouted. And Oracle is on the way. We've got a Stargate, of course, here. I'm sorry, guys. I'm taking a few pauses. You guys can hear my voice. This is not going to end well. I'm already saying this. Oh, and Wade goes for the money scout, sacrificing the Overlord, and we'll see. Even sees the Oracle popping out, knows what's up. There's a second Stargate as well coming in. Now, hopefully for Spinal, he's going to be able to scout that third. It's a pretty important information that's missing right now for him. Because otherwise, I think he'll just, like, add on a whole lot of gates and go for an attack or play defensively, because a Zerg on 2 bases is pretty much an all-in at this point, especially on this map. Oracle not gonna do a whole lot of damage here, and you can see Wade is very cautious with the transfers. Doesn't really want Spinal to catch one of these for the drone scouts and for the information, as Spinal doesn't know yet about this third, and it's been there for a long time. Not the most saturated base ever, though. Lair has just started. +1 attack for melee. Huh, that's interesting. Interesting. Are we going to see... No. We can't really be seeing something like Spire. I mean, you've seen your Protoss opponent go for double Stargate. In fact, he's producing a whole bunch of Oracles. We'll come back to that. Uh, Twilight Council is there as well, still producing Oracles by the dozen. And Wade is just happily droning this. I mean, he's got 51, both players at 51 Harvesters right now. Now Wade will pop and get up to 62. There you go. If my math is correct. And now Spinal has to think, I mean, my opponent is... Oh, he got scouted. Finally, it's about time. Oh, and the Oracles will get... Oh, wow. Wade gets a little bit lucky with this big ball of Zerglings just able to see everything from Wade's... Actually, Wade able to see everything from this point of view. Is he gonna go for the snipe? Yeah, he's gonna snipe the base right off the bat. No, not quite. Does half the damage to it and just falls back. One of the Oracles gets sniped. And what do we have here? Wade working with slow roaches at the moment. Doesn't quite have the doesn't really have the upgrades completed as well. +1 attack for the Zerglings will complete right now. As we're adding in a few more gateways. That's going to be a whole bunch of gates. And this one gets unpowered. How unfortunate. And I wonder, is Wade going to be happy with this map control he has? And just be happy to return those drones to work? He probably should get a third. Should get a fourth. I'm not really sure. He's got pathogen glands on the way, as well as 4 infestors. Is he gonna try to break this? It seems unlikely that he's gonna be able to break this thing here, this little wall. And on the other hand, those infestors could prove to be deadly. If he manages to get the money fungal, we could see this diamond take care of a GM Protoss. That could be a nice feat to add to Wade's career right now. And he's not in a bad position. Get some good scouts. Get some nice information. There are a large number of Zerglings, and they have +1/+1. Remember, guys, it's the roaches that don't have any upgrades. And the fungal comes! Oh my goodness! Is he gonna chain it? He does! Is it going to be enough, though? I thought there would be another infestor, and he... Oh my god, barely misses it! And now he's gonna lose all of those infestors. Not quite, because he's focusing the first one. And instead, it's 3 additional oracles that die a horrible death. He's got another fungal. He could chain it! Oh my god. How is this really happening? I mean... It's a very good transition from Wade going there to infestors. He's lacking... That'll be a relief. Global Constitution just now finishes. It's a big relief for Wade, who was definitely lacking the roach speed, even though he was fighting on creep. That's basically the only reason why he survived this fight, I think. And now there's a whole bunch of speed lots. Templar Archives is on the way, just now finishing. There it is. And very likely only gonna go for Archons. There you go. To get this nice little splash damage. But Wade has the pretty good army here. He would be even better rocking the upgrades. Oh my god, the fungal. This little choke here is deadly, and the fungal hit again. And this could be the end. I mean, does Spinal have the production to hold against a 3-base Zerg that does not look like he's going to go for a 4th and might just come back here and go for the kill? There is no Storm, only 1 Oracle left. Only 1 Oracle left. There is going to be 4 Archons, but again, lacking the upgrades, he's probably not gonna have plus 2 attack. I mean, if Wade decides to go for an attack, he seems to be hesitating a little bit. There's a little squad of zealots headed for the right side of the map here. Gonna work on these rocks, try to get some harassment done afterwards. But right now, let's see where we stand. 29 roaches and 8 infestors who have a lot of energy and a few hydralisks. That's a very good transition for Wade. Spinal, not quite defending the concave he set up himself, now attacking for it, but Wade is ahead by 40 supply, and not even the whole army of Spinal is here. And Fungal falls, not all of these units will fight, and this could very well be the end. Infested Terrans go left and right. No energy left on the infestors, but the DPS is real for Wade, who could just force it here. Try to go for the ramp right away. Units come from behind, and they get killed instantaneously. Spinal is now trying to secure a third, but it's not the right time to do that. Here under attack from, I mean, oh my goodness, once again, fighting up the ramp. He's got the units to do it. He's got a nice protection for the Hydras. Still lacking the upgrade a little bit. These are unupgraded attack, ranged attack units, and the Archons in the end will be enough. Infested Terrans drop to kind of delay those units. Oh, if he could get a snipe on one of these Archons, that would be big, but not quite gonna do it just yet. Reinforcements, are they here? He's still producing a whole lot of stuff. Main is gonna be mined out. No, it's still pretty healthy. But Spinal's main, on the other hand, and even the natural, he's gonna be starving in a few minutes here. Plus 2 attack has been completed. That's gonna help him a whole bunch. Getting more Archons here to help as well. But now Wade is coming back. He's got 157 supply. And look at this. Army supply is 98 to 46. 46. Is this real? Is this going to be a diamond beating a GM? Is Wade going to be able to give Immortals a 2-0 lead as the troll starter, I guess I should say? I mean, this was just for fun in the end. He beat Instinct, who was a master player, and now he's fighting Spinal. He could have got him on the ramp here with a fungal. Oh, he doesn't have one. The units, they don't have the... oh my god, he's going to lose so many infestors here. That's not the right engagement for Wade, as he's going to suffer the splash damage of the Archons. Finally, a fungal goes down, able to help deal with the Speedlings. One more fungal gets the these two Archons, and Wade now at a 60 supply advantage. He needs those reinforcements. Is he going to wait for it? Fungal goes down on the 3 remaining Archons. Wade is losing a lot of stuff that he shouldn't, but is he still going to be able to force it through? Probes are pulled from the mineral line, and I expect a GG any minute now. Spinal down to 50 supply now, 47. He's going to lose this third, this last one mining base that he has, and reinforcements are still streaming, and GG! Wade does it! And successfully secures a second game for Immortals. What a game. What the hell is going on? This was Diamond versus GM. What a great game. These fungals on the Oracles. That was sick. Very, very nice. Very, very good. Apologies, let me just get back to this. The Swarm, GG, well played. Imba Wade, that's what I'm gonna call him. Imba Wade, that's his new name. And just gonna make a quick little adjustment here. I'm gonna change it on a stream as well if you guys want to refresh in just about a minute. It seems like it's not Immortals Esports anymore. It is called One Step Ahead. There you go, it's updated. Imba QQ Wade. French. Yes, I am a French Canadian. Streaming for a StarCraft 2 team that is based in Quebec, but with players from all around Canada and the northeast of the United States as well. This was sick, guys. Sick game. Imba Wade versus Spinal. That's... And I don't know if Creation... Guys, I saw some people from One Step Ahead in the chat. Boreal. Yeah. I saw some people from One Step Ahead in the chat. Is Creation a French Canadian as well, or is he French from France or something? Because he was nice enough to talk to me in French. And yeah, it does not happen a lot. And it seems we have a lobby here for game number 3. Oh, and let's see how Wade handles his own kind. Creation is our French-Canadian troll. Our French-Canadian troll. Have you changed teams again, Mammoth? You change teams like you change clothes. Giant Nomi is a GM level player. Yes, a very good player. And I forgot to get some water again, so you guys, oh my god. Good luck with that. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, it seems I stayed on the, Oh, gonna change that real quick, because it's... There you go. That's gotta be better, I guess. Because One Step Ahead doesn't fit in my starboard. Gonna try and fix it after the game. As we get into game number 3, guys, this is Vani Research Station. I'm sorry, I just never see it in Clan Wars. It's been a while indeed, and yes, we have just catching up to chat real quick. It's very nice when we get some friendly Clan Wars. I'm able to follow the chat because there's no delay on the stream. It's really fun for me. Even though I like getting high level matches, it's always nice to be able to interact with you guys in friendly matches as well. So there you go. We are in game number 3. It's going to be a ZVZ, and spawning at the bottom of Vani Research Station is our Boreal Esports player. It is the Giant Nomi. And spawning in the top position, the crowd favorite, the one, the only, playing for One Step Ahead, it is Imba Wade. Wow. Imba Wade. Dropping the early pool once again. and even getting the extractor on their way. And that's going to be pretty interesting, because the Giant Nomi is a Grandmaster level player once again, even though he couldn't get in this season. Probably a timing issue. You guys know what it is. But definitely a top master player right now. Ooh, the extra quick Baneling Nest build. So that is going to be a slowling Baneling attack. As Wade manages to dodge the overlords, the scouting overlords. He knows what he's doing. And he's doing it pretty well. I mean, the Giant Nomi has no idea that this is coming. Probably still expecting a pretty standard game. I mean, at least he's got some Zerglings already on the field. It could have been much worse if he would have gone for hatch first and a pretty late, like a pretty quick gas, making his pool late. That could have been awful. But I mean, Banelings are already here. 2 Zerglings fall to the first one. The other one doesn't pop just yet. Wade getting a third Baneling produced here. And Zerglings keep getting rallied. Trying to surround this queen here in a very good position, though. And the Zerglings get surrounded by the drones. And all that's left are 2 Zerglings that still manages to get the queen. And oh my god, he could have got so much more from that Baneling. But the Giant Nomi, with a slick dodge, just a flick of the wrist, moves half of the drones away. And only manages to lose 2 or 3, I guess. Yeah, Wade with 2 drone kills. A few Zerglings here and there, and a queen sniped as well. Speed is completed. Gotta be very careful, though. That's gonna make his life much easier as well. Easier to dodge those Banelings. Now he has to evacuate again. Only 2. Okay, that was quick. That was quicker than I thought. I mean, at this point, he was pretty all in. Speed was completed, and the Giant Nomi was, yeah, ahead in Harvesters. There you go. Wade just went for the full all-in, but still a valiant effort. GG to Wade from one step ahead for taking 2 games when his life expectancy was not that long. Let me tell you. He was not supposed to win that second game, and Spinal is probably pretty angry right now, but I mean, those things happened. I mean, you go for a build and you get countered. That's how it works. So now, one step ahead, by the power of Imba, Wade is still ahead, 2-1 against Boreal, with the Giant Nomi taking the first game on the board for Boreal. GG. I see a lot of French in this chat. You guys are 30 watching. Thank you guys for being here. If you enjoy the stream, I would greatly appreciate, well, your follows on this channel are greatly appreciated by the whole organization of Boreal, of course. But if you are enjoying this particular stream and the casting as well, I would greatly appreciate if you could hit my channel while we're waiting for game number 4 to start. Twitch.tv/KadiumLive, and leave a follow there. I would greatly appreciate. I also have a YouTube channel, which is youtube.com/KadiumTV. What if you don't enjoy? Well, you just deal with it, I guess. What are you doing here still? That's not even a possibility. But I can unmod you. That's a possibility. So, yeah. I just now realized I have the power to unmod you, so Yeah, shut it. Rip. Rest in pieces, mods. Oh my goodness. Race up. Yep, race check. This is definitely not going to be a TVZ. It's going to be another ZVZ, folks. Doesn't even know why he's mod. I guess you deserved it at some point, and now, yeah. Clan War, there's nothing friendly about war. We're pretty friendly here, man. Oh my god. Brace yourselves, the mod requests. Here they come. What have I done? Okay, boys. This is back to serious business. This is FPS Russia here. And now we are going to destroy some watermelons with an AK-47. No, we are going to jump in game number 4 of this clan war. Good game, good luck. Formalities are called, and here we go for this ZVZ spawning in the top right corner of, what's its name again? Expedition Lost, I think. I'm failing so hard today. If this is not Expedition Lost, I apologize, but I'm just gonna call it that for the sake of having a map name. I don't care. Deal with it. What you know about StarCraft. Uh, spawning in, as I was saying, stop interrupting me, guys. I mean, for one step ahead, he is our Pink Zerg. It is Simba. And his opponent, winner of last game, held up against Imba Wade for the win. Playing for Boreal Esports, he is the Giant Nomi. And these two guys are going for different scout tactics. Simba is going for straight to the main, and the Giant Nomi is going for, I want to see if you have your natural, or something like that. There you go, right behind here. So we already know what's up for the Giant Nomi. We've got a hatch first here. Now let's see if he follows this up with a quicker gas, or if he's going to go for, it seems like it's going to be the pool. Meanwhile, we've got this early gas, kind of early pool coming from Simba. The problem is not going to be the pool, it's going to be the speed timing. Let's see exactly. Oh, and that's a late extractor. It's probably the latest extractor you can have. Doesn't get any late than that, any more late than that. It was a 17 gas, which will put him not that far behind. Oh, never mind. That wasn't. I thought he was just starting to collect gas. I was wondering. That doesn't make any sense. So yeah, the Giant Nomi only has about 40 gas right now, and Simba is already almost a quarter of the way to metabolic boost being researched. There you go. Spine Crawler on the edge of creep, ready to transfer to the natural. It's a nice precaution, especially when you, yeah, there you go. You've seen those Zerglings. You see them once again. You know they're 6 headed for your base. But the Giant Nomi, is he overreacting to this? Because he's got 8 Zerglings on the way. I know this map is ultra prone to speedlings, speedling all-ins. As these players, did you see that micro? That was really cool. And that's what I like from ZVZ. The little slight micro that both players have to pull out to save those Zerglings in the early game. That's what amazes me the most. And it's not only because I'm a Zerg player. I trust that all players from all races are able to appreciate such a thing. And the Giant Nomi now knows that there are 4 Banelings here. Let's see. Spinecrawler gets sniped. It costs a lot of Banelings though. Not the most efficient trade ever. And speed is not even close to kicking in. He has to consolidate that wall, and he does. Loses a whole bunch of Zerglings for it though. As this queen is close to falling, the Giant Nomi holds this ramp like his life is on the line, and his life might be on the line here, as he will lose both queens. 12 Zerglings are on the way, but no queens anymore. 2 are being reproduced at the moment. There is a hidden Baneling here that will get scouted by an Overlord though. Still no speed. It's gonna kick in about 10 seconds for the Giant Nomi. Manages to get the extra Baneling. There's one last Baneling here. He could get caught on the ramp. Speed kicks in though and kind of saves him. Oh my god, still gets 6 Zerglings down with that Baneling. It was all worth it. Queens are back, but they're gonna get sniped almost right as they spawn. And is the Giant Nomi gonna be able to deal with this? I mean, he kinda has to save this hatchery at the moment. Rebuilding a queen, getting a Baneling's nest of his own, fighting fighting those Zerglings as much as possible when the queen is around to get that extra DPS. And now the queen falls. Once again, he's able to snipe the queen, and now will probably keep the Giant Nomi out of the base with those 2 Banelings. He will spend them on drone kills though. Was that all worth it? It was 5 drones killed. Again, not the best Baneling connections. He gets kind of 3 at a time, which I guess is worth it. But in the end, I mean, the Giant Nomi is down to 26 supply. Simba's saving most of these Zerglings, and as you can see, it's visually clear that Simba has the upper hand here. 24 Zerglings, and the Giant Nomi doesn't have a single one on the field. He's producing 22 though, so this is it. It all comes down to this. 2 Banelings, none for the Giant Nomi. He's going for the oh my god, the drones here get killed, and is he gonna be able to save this? I do not think so. Can he just even come back from that kind of damage? He's got 2 working hatcheries, but no drones at the moment, I believe. Hang on. Nope, he's down to 0 harvesters. And this game is over. Oh no, he's somewhere, somehow, someway, I thought I saw mineral income, but no, it's not gonna do it. He cannot produce a drone, thus it is over. And he's down to absolutely nothing. It is going to be 0 supply. And noble victory is called as Simba gets game number 4 and scores a 3rd point on the board for 1 SA. 1 step ahead. I guess I need a little bit of backstory here. What happened with Immortals? Is it just a name change? Is it a change of the salt is real, the salt is... Nah, I guess you know what to expect when you play Zerg. If only he would have had 100 spines. I know, right? Gosh, I hope to get Masters one day, Kwanzar. You will get there. You'll get there someday. I can teach you. And maybe help you get to Plat or Diamond, and then... So it's going to be match point for 1 step ahead. Oh my god, I didn't change it in the overlay. Such a fail. I don't think it'll... Let's change that real quick. 1 step ahead. There you go. Much better. I'm gonna ask them for a minute to go get some water. Be right back, guys. I need some water. My throat is killing me. I'll be right back. And we're back, boys. All right. Nice, sweet water. You can see my voice has already changed. And guess what, guys? It's another ZVZ. Booyah! I didn't even see who was playing, to be entirely honest, and now my game crashed? No. Oh, it's going to be Geeden. Oh ho ho. And here we go. Game number 5, boys. This is match point for One Step Ahead, and their player is going to be spawning in the top left corner of Deadwing again as our pink Zerg. It is Simba! And his opponent today from Boreal Esports, the Ace, the Dream. He is going to be our green Zerg tonight. It is Geeden! Geeden with the Ace position tonight. And both players are going to spawn in vertical positions, which means they will scout each other very quickly. No early pool shenanigans as of yet. And now it's all in the hands of Geeden. He has to make a comeback. One loss, and it's all over. It's ogre, boys. It's all ogre. Oh my god, never mind. No early pool shenanigans. Did I speak too soon? I think I did. I expected a 10 pool. It is some kind of a 12 pool. This is why. I saw the second Overlord pop in and I said, nah, there's no shenanigan here. Little did I know that we're already mining gas for Simba. Again, going for a very aggressive build. No expansions on the way. But Geeden, uh-oh. Uh-oh. Getting the hatch first. Both players know each other's locations because their overlords just scouted each other. Spawning pool finally goes down, and I do believe he got the extractor in earlier, or just after. Hang on, let me just double check. Yeah, it's just after. My bad. My bad. I got mystified by the progress line here, that little blue line that you see. And I really thought they were at the same time. So, Scout arrives here for Geeden. Oh my god, he's not gonna go for it. Is he? He sees the gas harvesters, and at this point in time in the game, it's not a big tell. You really need to go out and... Oh, but this is a tell, I believe. Yeah. This is a much earlier queen than he would have thought. And Geeden just saw the Zerglings running to his base. He's got 6 in production, as well as the 2 queens. And it's basically going to be the same build as we've seen in the last game from Simba. Pool was maybe slightly earlier. I'm not quite sure. I think it is the exact same build. It looks like it. And now Simba with 10 Zerglings in prod. Metabolic boost kicks in 15 seconds, but Geeden going with the much earlier Baneling's Nest. He kept harvesting gas, and now he may get to have the tools earlier. He doesn't have a spine, though. Now, let's see. Geeden seems to have more Zerglings than the giant Nomi had. And the queens are much further out as well. One gets surrounded, though. Oh my god, that's gonna be a massacre. One of the Banelings gets sniped by the queen. The other ones are just running around, taking damage. Gets a nice connection there. And is it all ogre? Is this all ogre? I mean, Baneling's Nest finishes. Queen tries to get in position, gets kind of in a protected area. Speed hasn't kicked in just yet. He needs 5 more seconds. Oh, is it gonna be oh my goodness! And this basically means the game. There you go. That's it. That's it, boys. That's ZVZ in a nutshell. Where anything can happen in any given time. We're hitting the 6-minute mark. Who goes for the transfer? It's Geeden. Transfers right into Banelings. That was, oh my god. On a scale of 1 to 420, Geeden is at Blazing at the moment. Oh my god. That's a nice call, though. Alright, let me put that scoreboard up. It is a win for One Step Ahead, 4-1 against Boreal Esports. With a very nice showing from Imba Wade. Imba Wade rocking 2 wins at the beginning of this clan war. Diamond versus GM. I mean, they deserve it. I just gotta give it to Wade. MVP of this match, definitely. I'm gonna go call that in the chat. GG's, Wade, MVP. Imba Wade. Alright, folks. Well, that does it for tonight, I guess. We got 3 ZVZs, so that was over pretty fast. Diamond versus GM. Yes, that was our game number 2. Wade versus Spinal, and Wade just did it. Landed some sick fungals on a batch of like 7 or 8 oracles and charge lots. And he had the DPS to deal with half of the army, and then dealt with the other half he previously fungled, and that was really good. He played very well. Deserved the win. Alright, so we're going to close off the stream, I guess. Mike Ross was the GM. No, it wasn't. No, he wasn't. Guys talking about EJK. Free lessons from KDM. I'm in. Okay. I'm going to teach you to 1A. You just switch to Protoss, and then it's all good. You're GM. The salt is real. I should not say that. We got some Imba Zergs in that clan war. Anyway, Guys, I want to thank you for watching. If you enjoyed our stream tonight, you can, of course, follow this channel, Boreal Esports, but I would greatly appreciate it if you enjoyed the casting as well. If you could follow my own channel, let me just post it in chat. Twitch.tv slash... I can't even write anymore. Twitch.tv slash KDM Live. And YouTube.com slash KDM TV, where I do all sorts of random stuff, like uploading Clan Wars, and messing around with casual games, and on my Twitch I do some random casual stuff, like play League of Legends, and StarCraft 2, whenever I can. So yeah, guys, of course, all of these follows are my salary. Greatly appreciate if you choose to click on those links and just leave a nice little follow. Click. And that's it. That's going to make me happy for a few days. Want to thank again, of course, One Step Ahead for this, for showing themselves to this clan war. League. Yeah, the joke here is that League is casual for me. That's the joke. I have to explain it, because you make a weird face, and I know that face from Dance Gaming. The joke here is play casual games like League of Legends. Alright guys, again, thank you for watching. Thanks to One Step Ahead for a nice clan war. Thank you for Boreal Esports for providing the stream tonight, and of course with their the help of their wonderful sponsors, which are Havoc Technologies, Stinky Footboard, and iWeb. I want to thank my very own sponsor, CIPC.com, for all your computer and gaming needs. You should definitely hit them, CIPC.com, of course. They are providing the computer that's recording and streaming right now. I love you all. Thank you, His Magic, for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. And of course, I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.